Open Stadium in Kansas City for Game 2 between the Royals and the Yankees, with the Yankees winning in the 9th inning yesterday afternoon. Yankees have been the Bronx Bombers. They are 5th in the major leagues in runs per game. The other start was on a bullpen night earlier on the homestand.
Yeah, second start for Falter. He'll step in, make this start for the Royals. Take a look at his Arsenal StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. Four-seam fastball, uses that majority of the time, 60% of the time, but also has the slider, splitter, curveball, and this
for 5 with 3 home runs. And that's with a left-on-left matchup. And the first pitch of the game is lined to center field. Not only does he keep him in the ball with a double, and a ground ball to Bobby Witt Jr. Throw strikes, get out.
When he's aggressive, when he throws his fastball, which is his bread and butter, time to time.
And a breaking ball is whacked to right field, and pitch number 4 ends up in the Royals bullpen. That is number 8 for Bellinger, and number 2 in the series. Well, about any hitter, especially Paul Goldschmidt, but what the Royals needed
in the World Baseball Classic, that kind of leadership. A lot of guys said he was one of those glue guys that made that experience so good for Team USA.
That's up the left field line and down into the corner. So a runner at second with 2 outs. And while Falter, he struggled a bit lately. And he lines it to right field. And Caglione, did he catch it? Going. And Caglione, he was responding as if he didn't make the catch. Aaron Boone is waiting, and they're going to challenge with 1 second.
That's why the Yankees are challenging. You see it entered the glove, but as he went down, it's almost like he might have pinned it against the ground a little bit to keep it in the glove.
See right there, that's a catch.
It's right there that the ball moves inside the glove.
After review, the call on the field is overturned with no catch. We have a run.
And this all started with 2 outs and nobody on base, and now that is hit high and deep to left field, and the New York Yankees lead 4-0. Ahmed Rosario has been around a long time, and he's fallen into that role of being.
He's been on base multiple times in 7 of his previous 10 games, so he's starting to turn it on himself.
They are swinging like they know. Hands full against Cam Schlitter, whose ERA is 1.5 over 11 starts. He pitched
right down the middle early. If he gets ahead of you, he'll try and finish you off, but he's usually going to finish you off with the same thing he started you with.
That got in on Michael. And
the ABS, a lot of times if you missed inside going away, you wouldn't get that call, but now of course the strike zone is defined.
Bobby hits it on the line for.
So he's coming right after you.
Here's Vinny with 2 down, and he's going to ground that through the left side. Left side, Volpe throws on a long bounce over to Gold. And that's hard hit deep into left center field, and it's batting practice tonight for the New York Yankees.
They're swinging like they're taking 5 p.m. batting practice, and it's not going well for Falter.
And it takes 9 hitters to get it
down in the zone. Sure, they're hitting the ball hard, but a lot of it's four-seam. They're a little bit straight up in the zone. And so I wouldn't be as concerned about tipping, but if there's a history there, then of course.
And that's through the left side. And once again, first pitch swinging.
Bellinger, especially because of the way he swings it against left-handed pitchers.
Michael has room on the left side. He wasn't going to let that happen again tonight. And now Goldschmidt swings at the first pitch. And Lofton is going to grounded on 2 hops to Goldschmidt. That was hard.
The two-seam sinker, but up over 70% of the time he's using those 2 pitches. The opponent's batting average.
That's a broken bat, but it gets by Rosario. And Lane Thomas will be at second base with 1 out. Three and 2 on Lofton with Thomas at second base. And that's a... There's another one. So Rice is on to begin the top. First pitch. There's something going on.
Well, you've said it a few times, Ryan.
Bobby Bonds.
Wow.
Left center. It's going to carry on Isbell, and he goes to the middle of the track, and that's deep enough for Rice to tag and go to third. And came on in relief of Bailey Falter on Tuesday against Boston, and he was outstanding. He went 3 scoreless innings. Yankees had 3 home runs from their first 8 hitters. And there's a base hit, and Volpe has another RBI. It's 6-0. On the ground to Vinny, and this is a 1-out play, and Vinny will go to the bag. He thought
that kind of relationship with everyone across the league, even the superstars, the MVPs.
And that's through the right side. The throw will go to third. The run scores. The second run scores. Aaron Judge is tagged out. Goldschmidt, a 4-time Gold Glover, gets it.
What you got? You guys can't even touch me with a 10-foot bat. He was impressive in that start last postseason. Northeastern just got assigned to play in the regional out in Lawrence against the host, the Jayhawks.
Deep right, Judge is back, and that's gone.
What's between the ears? How do they approach the game of baseball?
That bat is broken in half. And Yankees added 2 more with another home run. Finney is going to take it himself.
What does having Salvi support mean to you? He told me it's amazing. I think I saw Salvi when I was 12 to 13 years old, and now playing with him to win the WBC with Salvi, it's awesome.
Towards the mantle.
Schlittler wall on the outside, but not on the inside. Bellinger waits for it in left field, and there are 2 down. Carter
the highest odds to go to the World Series out of the American League.
Lane Thomas puts a charge into one to left field, deep, but not deep enough. Bellinger.
Salvi had that same kind of demeanor, encouragement, which I think makes the Yankees probably better overall when you have that competition. No one's comfortable with that job at shortstop, but both guys are working hard to get more playing time.
Passed away recently, the long time voice of the Yankees, going back to when I graduated from high school. Broken bat, and Junior, it's off of his glove, and now he kicks it into right. Avila gets to face Aaron Judge with 2 on 2 out. Let's see how he bounces back after making a good pitch and not getting it out. That's hit to the gap in deep left center field, and it's going to be off the wall on a hanging slider. The Yankees will get one more. The leadoff walk comes around to score, and that's how you get to 10-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Didn't get a full swing, and Isbell is there in center field. Jack Caglione leads off the bottom of the 5th. He breaks his bat. It's going to hang up there, but not. Off the end of the bat, and Schlittler had a chance to.
You stay focused and locked in because you got 9 guys on the other side trying to rough you up.
Line to right field, and Aaron Judge is there.
In defense of their World Cup.
Caglione, for a time, he was part of our radio broadcast team. Up the left field line and just inside the line. And Ben Rice has another hit and another hit a long 2-run home run to left. And now a line drive up the middle. Rice had to freeze to make sure it went through, and it's a 9-run game.
The ERA is high.
And he is still
a lot of fun to watch, and I understand what you're saying. Certainly there are different aspects of his game that receive criticism at times.
And to left field, and Bellinger is there with a little. Salvi hits it to left field, and it sounded like he broke his bat. 3 up, 7 years, 8 years. They lost 12-1 at Pittsburgh today, so they've lost 10 straight. Grisham cranks it to the gap and deep and gone. And that is home run number.
Trent Grisham entered tonight batting under 200. Not his best.
Major League, 6 more than Atlanta. You're close. They're 17th. You only missed by 16.
Yeah, that's the Marlins. Miami Marlins.
Isbell. Line into right field on an 0-2 pitch. Schumann goes first to third. That's Goldschmidt's second hit. And Cruz. Carter Jensen grounds it up the middle. And Volpe goes to the right side.
11th game for Yarbs. Former Royal. Got a chance to catch up with him tonight.
Was very familiar with Matt Quatrero and Paul Hoover.
Zip that 4-seam fastball in when you least expect it.
Broken bat. Rosario throws.
Came back from that and was traded to the Dodgers.
Shallow left center. Bellinger and Grisham.
Pitches the changeup. Throws it like it has a parachute. Gives hitters all.
They scored 3 runs over 4 innings against Luinder Avila and 1 run against Steven Cruz over an inning and 2/3. Tolbert is in.
Base streak, but the power, the average until the last couple of weeks.
Jazz Chisholm hits it into deep right center field. And now all 9 Yankees in the starting lineup runs against the Royals.
Well, if you come up against Eli Morgan, you know he's going to go to that chain one-on-one baseball at Yankee Stadium.
That is base hit number 20. And Volpe will stop at second base with a one-out double. And that is the major league high 21st hit tonight for the Yankees.
His offense has been in the heads of Royals pitching.
Caglione is going to go down to second. Morgan covers. Did he have concept? You run to a part of the field, you look up, and you just hope the ball's right there.
Yep.
Single and a double. Out in front, and Lofton will get to third.
Ever since the third inning.
Yarbrough has time. And there's
a slow start with runners in scoring position. So when you couple a little bit of inconsistency in the bullpen along with difficulty in scoring runs, you're going to find yourself with really good starting pitching in a lot of close games, and that's what it's.
Yarbrough lets it go. And Chisholm is on. A 37-mile-an-hour curveball.
I was going to say fastball ephus for Tolbert.
Faster than he would if he was throwing to first base on a ground ball. Marte is at the wall, and that hits the top of the wall, and it's gone. 6th home run hit by the Yankees. And Rosario
5 or 5 and 5, but not as many as you might have thought.
Not worth it. There have been enough arm injuries. That's deflected off of Tolbert. Lofton steps on the bag and throws to first.
1 or 2 of those in.
And there's a base hit to left field for Wells. And Grisham hits it into left center field. And Isbell is there.
The pitcher does earn a save, so it would be an unconventional one, but it would be his 5th. Above all, it would help the Yankees bullpen.
Massey sends Schumann to the. Rosario, who has 2 home runs tonight, makes. Jensen hits it to left center field, and that's going to roll deep. And he'll be at second base with a 2-out double. 15 of the last 16 series with the Royals. And Yarbrough falls down. And Yarbrough gets another chance. And that is it. So the Yankees have won the series and is over shortly after it started. Rosario got the first big hit with a 2-run home run in the first inning. The Yankees got 4 in the first, 4 in the third.
Offense.
So our coverage begins tomorrow at 6 o'clock with Royals pregame. For director Steve Kurtenbach, producer Kevin Cedergren, associate producer Sam Abramson, Al Bronton, and Sean Van Beesler, the producer.